Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today I'm changing the oil in my Honda Rancher 350. It's an 02 model. Let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is let it idle for about 5 minutes. I've had it idling for about 3, so it shouldn't take too long. I just started this video up right then. I did no changing the dirt bike and the Rubicon recently too. I did that one last year. I did that one just a month or 2 ago. I'm gonna let this idle for a while. I'll do that. Alright. It's been idling for about 5 minutes. I ain't got no drain pan, so I've got these. They should hold plenty. You need a 17mm and 8mm for the filter over here. I gotta make sure this fits. Yep, okay. Now, let's get started. Alright, once you're under here, I believe you can see right there. Once you're under here, the drain bowl will be right here in this large hole. I think that's loose. Alright, now I need to get my drain pan because I've got this one, but I need both of them. Okay. Alright, I should be able to get most of it in this for the sake of saving my fingers. Or trying to. I'm gonna use this little thing. Oh. That little tub might hold it all, actually. I think there's gas in the oil. I'm gonna let that keep drying. I'll be back. And when you're doing this, I recommend getting some shop towels just to help clean up. Because as you can tell, this is got a little bit messy. Okay. Now, I'm gonna start drying. drain bolt back in because it looks like it's empty. Yeah, it's just dripping. Try that thing held it all. Okay. I'm gonna make sure you get that in there. Have it lined up good. And let it in. Oh, I'm blocking y'all's view. Here. Just make sure it's snug. That should be good. Now you can wipe off your skid plate. Let me check and see if I got that on there right. Yeah, it looks like it. Just clean it up a little bit. I'm one to worry, so I like to make sure it's in there good. It's snug, I think. It might could use a little bit more just to be sure. Oh yeah, that's perfect, okay. All right, now we're gonna move up to here. Yeah, there's definitely gas in that hole. Shoot. Now, when you get down here to this is where your oil filter is stored. It takes an 8mm. I'm gonna get my tripod right quick so I can set y'all up. Now, we're ready to get this side cover off for the filter. Oh yeah, I need this. That one ain't gonna work. Oh shoot. Here. Keep the drain pan under the four-wheeler, and so you don't make too bad of a mess on your plastics. Just stick one of these in here, and then that should help a little bit. Now all them are cracked loose. Just take it in here, spin it off. For the most part, my oil looked good. There were no metal shavings in it, so that's a good sign. Shoot. Came out a little bit more violent than I thought it was going to. But that is pretty black oil. this is the outside, so this will be on this way. You don't want to put these in backwards. So this black part, at least on these 350s, is on the front. Now, let me go get my filter. This washer is for if your spring is weak, but I think that spring feels just fine. That spring feels just fine. I think that's what that washer's for. Again, it'll say outside. Let me go get some oil too. First, I'm gonna wipe this old oil out of the filter here, just trying to help it clean. Okay. Now, I'm gonna pour some oil onto this new filter. Just pour you a little bit on there. Make sure it gets in to the crevices here. I'm using GN4 10W40 Honda oil. This is my preference for these machines. We're gonna stick this in here. And there's a little thing that pokes out there on the cover. You make sure that lines up with the filter. Then take your bolts, screw them in. Make sure they're tight to the metal so it don't pop out on you like that. Now it won't pop out on me. So now I can come in here with this and just I'm just making them snug right now because you don't want to tighten them all the way up yet, so it'll seal good around the edges. All right, now I'm gonna make sure they get tight. All right. Now you can remove this, just wipe it down. Ain't much else you can do. Make sure you keep this washer. They come with the filter anyway, but I like to keep them. Okay. Now I'm gonna wipe my hands down, get a funnel, we'll fill this sucker up. Oh, so I'll be right back. All right, now the fuel, or to fill it up, the fuel bolt's on this side. Check is on the other. Just stick the funnel down in there. It takes 2.1 quarts. Kind of looks like maple syrup. Okay, that's one. That's two. Now let's see where our oil level's at. Because I've got one more quart. I'm just over here checking it. God, I thought it was leaking oil. It's just my funnel leaking. Hmm. 2 quarts in it. Perfect, so I guess we're ready. I like to let it idle for about 5 minutes just to, you know, get. Yeah, probably would have been smart to put the cap back on. I'll go get some more. Well, I've plumb went and forgot a big part of it, ain't I? Getting oil everywhere, all over the Rubicon. I'm glad y'all were over here for that. That's funny. God, I'm shaking. I thought I blew something up. Yeah, let that remind you. Don't forget to put the oil cap back on before you start your four-wheeler. That would suck. If that ever happened to anybody. Alright, I'm gonna put a little bit more, but it's at the full line. I just want it to have a little extra just in case. That should do it. Now, you remove your funnel. You put your cap on. You get your oil pan and everything out from under it. Get everything off. Tools, we'll set them where they're safe. Make sure nobody can touch them. They don't fall, can't find anything. And now, we let it sit and idle for another 5 minutes. And get dry. Thank you for watching today's video.